Welcome to the era of great discoveries, an adventure driven by spices and the will to survive. It was a journey into the unknown, where every wave brought death and every new shore, glory. Sailors risked their lives for flavors worth more than gold: pepper, cinnamon, and cloves. By the 15th century, spices were costlier than gold, vital for preserving and flavoring food. With land routes to Asia blocked, Europe had to brave the deadly oceans for these treasures. Navigation without GPS relied on tools like the astrolabe, measuring the angle of stars and the sun to determine latitude. The compass, brought from China, guided ships through fog and storms to the magnetic north. Their greatest tool, however, was their courage to sail into the blank parts of the map. In 1492, Christopher Columbus set off with about 40 men on the ship Santa Maria, convinced he would reach Asia. He was so sure, he even brought Arabic interpreters. Instead of India, he accidentally landed in America, discovering the New World and changing history forever. Vasco da Gama achieved what Columbus did not, reaching the real India. His fleet traveled over 9,700 kilometers on the open sea, rounding the Cape of Good Hope. He brought convicts, or degradados, who were the first to test the safety of unknown shores. Life aboard was brutal, violent, and repulsive. Hardtack biscuits were often turned to powder, full of worms, and eaten in the dark to avoid seeing what they were consuming. The drinking water was yellow, smelly, and full of bacteria from old wooden barrels. The greatest killer at sea was not storms, but scurvy, a disease caused by vitamin C deficiency. Symptoms were gruesome. Gums rotted, teeth fell out, and old scars reopened. The simple cure was fresh oranges and lemons, a true miracle that brought sailors back from the brink of death. In 1519, Ferdinand Magellan set off with 5 ships. Upon entering the vast Pacific Ocean, they sailed for 98 days without seeing land. Desperate, sailors boiled and ate leather belts from the ship's masts, sawdust, and rats, just to survive. Magellan died in a battle in the Philippines and never saw the journey's end. Of the original 270 men and 5 ships, only one damaged ship, the Victoria, returned home in 1522. Under the command of Juan Sebastián Elcano, only 18 emaciated sailors survived the hell. Their return to Spain proved the impossible. The earth is round, and one can sail around it. These brutal yet incredibly brave expeditions erased the blank spots from the maps forever. They connected Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Asia, beginning the era of globalization. The world became one big, interconnected place, thanks to the people who dared to sail into the unknown.